HODs, faculty, students and everyone associated with this class, especially the AV team, they made quite fun slides. They're very catchy. And everyone associated with this program, we are happy, good morning, Assalamu alaikum. Sorry, it's afternoon. Namaste, Sastriyakal, and all the complimentaries that can be put to the table. You know, being the ninth speaker among the nine that was before me, I personally felt more like the ninth wife of Alexander. I know what's expected of me, but I don't know how to do it any differently. But I will try. I hope you will bear all those 4 minutes with me. I had a friend, I guess personal recollections are the best when you talk about a topic. If you have some of the personal recollections with the fact they somehow commute it, and you can put in that on the table to become more profuse into the factorial, whatever you are portraying to the people. I had a friend who was a poet, he writes poetry, he's also a medical student. I remember, we have a classical question that goes on between our paradigms and all the societies that we are creating. So I asked him, tell me one thing, where from this poetry is coming? Is it the heart or the mind? The classical difference, dil se ya dimag se. I asked him the thing, and he said, neither it's from the heart nor it's from the mind. Rolling a joint, and he said it's from the sutta. All the billions of inspirations. This is and when you go into the circle that has this, you understand their psychosis. Try to delve deep. You try to understand what's happening on the ground, other than just trying to superficially go through it. And when you try to understand, you get it. There are so many of taboos. There are so many of superficialities. They are their monikers, they are their morphemes, which they relax and which they live in. To get them out of that, youngsters like us, we have to stand up to the podium. I was thinking, so many speakers coming in, and I was very sad because most of the statistics provided here, they were wrong, but I will not correct you. I'm very sure you do that from Google. I will just be sharing with you just 4 points, and we will go on with the explanation of the 4 points and make sure we touch into the theme, into the best of the possibilities that we need food, not tobacco. Maybe from a smoker side, we desire tobacco, not food. That's okay, but just 4 points. I'm not going to bore you more. Point number 1, any society that operates, we have a political system that governs us, a political system that creates us, all the policies that we're a part of. Those are some of, the very asset on which a society stands. Doesn't matter what's your composition of a society, how you're orchestrating it, how you're scrambling the facts around. You have to understand politics plays a man part. I was reading a book, it's by one of the journalists, Richard Clerken. He wrote a book in 2006, and the same book of a kind, 3 books I would recommend if any of you happens to be a social enthusiast and he wants to go around with the books and try to get it. A book written by in 2007. It was by Alan Brand about the pandemic that the tobacco created. And the last one, written by Robert Proctor, it was written and defined by Precursor, right? In 2011, the Golden Holocaust. They tell you that the industry of tobacco, it's not, what it adheres to us with a third world nation, it comes to us as the last products with the end users. It is such a machinery, such a denial mechanism that's created so that when it comes to us, we're not able to go through with it. You're trying to portray it, you're trying to get it to the people, but you're not able to get into that machinery because as medical students, doesn't matter how much we profess, doesn't matter how jubilant our zeal, just enthusiasm, whatever we are bringing to the table. That will not solve this fact, but you will have to go somewhere deeper, somewhere higher, and somewhere that's effective, because that's how you are going to change it. And second point is environmental. We need food, let's go there. Let me put some of the stats, proper stats. 3.5 million hectares of land every year, annually across the world, get into tobacco cultivation. And the problem with tobacco as a crop, it's getting people out of poverty. But the problem is, wherein we have tobacco plants, it desertifies. It used to be a weed. You may have heard the story of Columbus when he went to in search of the world, and out of the 2 caps he got 3 baskets, 1 had tobacco leaves. That's how cigarette came to the modern world. I'm not going to the folk, but what you have to understand, 3.5 million hectares of land every year annually go into this. And the 10 largest producers, somebody quoted India being the second largest producer, it's third, and the 10 largest producers of tobacco, they are also, acutely among 349 million people who are annually acutely marketing, they happen to be topping the graph too. At one side, you're creating a business that's sustaining you. On the same side, you're from the society that's down with the food. If this hypocrisy, or rather this imbalance is to set so we have food prices, we have water prices, we are having a disaster. And as students, as jubilant people who should be concerned about the facts, because the world belongs to you, or you have to understand, you have to be everywhere, you have to accept it. Other than that, one point, okay, I guess the third point that was about technology, our youngsters are doing fine job. So understand, this is about commitment, not contribution, you have to do it. I guess I can use a few seconds. Any question in the room? You have been awesome audience, thank you.